Yo, what's good? Jonathan, Lions Reborn. Thanks for clicking the video. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Drop a like, subscribe. Let's go. Let's continue. Man, I am so fucking retarded, man. I forgot to freaking press capture on my software. I recorded damn near half the episode. I just realized, I'm like, shit, man. If this really sucked. I had to restart the whole thing, and everything I did in episode 1, I had to do it again. Oh my god. Man, I'll tell you, you can't be forgetful. Like, you can't be forgetful when you do this YouTube shit, man, because you'll waste some of your time. And I'm kind of on a time limit right now. I can't really dwindle for too longer, but for too much longer, because I can't, like, I have to go up until 5 o'clock. It's about 4 o'clock right now. I can only go up till 5 o'clock because once my parents come in, I have to stop recording. They're just way too noisy. They might ask me to go somewhere to like the store or something. So I gotta, you know, I gotta step it up. I gotta go quick. But now we have a new song. Bang. Damn, son, where'd you find this? I'm a little bit more organized in this video though. I got my timer on deck. That's why I don't know how long the last episode is. If it's a little too long, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try for this playthrough. I'm gonna try to keep it 15 to 20 minutes. I kind of like that. If the castle, well, by the way, this is Impa. Like, she's kind of a badass. Like, you see that damn knife sticking from behind her back. Oh, like, you don't see, boom! Look at that shit, man. That shit look dangerous. That shit, yo, she look like a ninja. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at the motherfucking boat. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. Homie, I represent my town. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. I'm out of here, bitch. Alright, so that song got some mysterious powers. Remember, it'll help you with your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with them stones, boy. She went out the real way. Disappearance. Does that even work? Like, it really shouldn't work. Like, where do you go? Like, the smoke bombs? Like, how do you... You can't see yourself. Like, where the fuck do you go? You're gonna bump into the person. Well, anyway, before we go to Kakariko, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Kakariko or Kakariko or Kalaka. I don't know how you pronounce it, but there's a couple of things we should do before going to Kakariko, so it's a little misleading, but fuck it, man. That's why I'm here, man, to make sure that the game don't fuck with you the wrong way. That's why I'm here. Man, shout out to the people that haven't played this game yet, man, and are watching this as some sort of you know, not a walkthrough, but you know, the people that haven't played it. Like, shout out to y'all to check out my video of all the playthroughs. But most likely, if you're watching this, you've played this game. You've watched another playthrough. Hopefully, I'm giving you the same quality as the other, you know, really good let's plays out here. But in that, I'm gonna be honest, there's not many really good playthroughs of Ocarina of Time. I'm not saying that this playthrough is gonna be the shit, but really the best one I can really think of is Nintendo Capri Sun, and even that one was ages ago, man. I remember, man, that was a long time ago when he did that playthrough of this game. And there's not really anything like, there's no other Let's Players that actually played this game, so damn, that's not, I never actually thought of that, because actually there's a lot of really good Majora's Mask playthroughs. Like the Chocolate Convoy one is not bad at all. I forgot his name, Attacking Toucans, that was a really good one, but it's a little vulgar. But you know, I don't have to tell you that. If you've seen his videos, you already knew that. I really can't think of another Ocarina of Time playthrough, but actually one of my favorites is I don't know if I'm saying this right. Brina Giadrosic, something like this. Some complicated that. Brina Giadrosic, something like that. She played this game, but she played the Master Quest version, and I for some reason I love that playthrough. That playthrough really, I really go back to watch that playthrough every now and then. I really love that one. I don't know, it's just something about it, man. And I don't know if for Nintendo Capri Sun, I know I'm talking about a whole bunch of other people, but basically just you know, me getting through the basics real quick, the basics of the ranch. But yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun, I prefer. I think his Majora's Mask playthrough is actually, you know, a little bit better than the Ocarina of Time playthrough. That playthrough is probably my favorite playthrough of him, which is kind of ironic. You know, it's my favorite game. Maybe that has something to do. Whoa, that was scared me. I'm not gonna lie. That was just like, yo, get back to the game, son. You talking about other shit. What's good, bae? Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Nah, babe, I love you and nobody else. I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name's Epona. Isn't she cute? How you doing, Epona? Wait, why are you running from me? Alright, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you right. Alright, never mind. Let me not bother the horse. Whoa, this is kind of awkward. It seems that Epona's afraid of you, fairy boy. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Alright, let's make this mixtape real quick. Hola, this is the wrong item. You get that ocarina. That fairy ocarina. You wanna call me fairy boy? Call me the ocarina master. I like that song instead. So yeah, bring out that ocarina right in front of her face, and we can get this party started. Let's get lit. Let's get turned. This is probably my most memorable song in this game. It don't matter what happens to me. I could get hit in the head by 18 bats. I can get freaking Shadow the Hedgehog type amnesia. I would not forget this song. This song is so easy. It's so simple. It's so beautiful. One of my favorite songs in the game. Epona song. What the fuck is this thing? Why does he look at it like that? He's like, shit, man. That was some shit that I just played. Alright, now look, it's looking like Epona likes us now. Kind of. She's still acting kind of awkward. She's grown fond of you, fairy boy. Well, that's good. One more thing to do actually before we get out of this here ranch. This little nudge here that like, you see how it like little like it like sticks out a little bit. That always bothered me. Always. Oh my god! Hold up! These people don't carry keys. My bad about that, man. That was, you see, man, that's kind of the stuff I'm talking about. That's why I'm kind of on a time limit myself. But that was actually my sister. It was not my parents, so she's not gonna be, you know, asking me for anything. So I was talking about that little nudge, but let's forget about that. That's not important. We got one more thing to do, and it's in this here house, or I don't know. Huh? I'm awake already. What? Well, I'll be, sonny. If it ain't the forest kid from the other day. That was today, bro. No, actually, no, that was the other day, because I did have to wait for the... What the hell? Did you see that chicken? It did like some moonwalk type shit. Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 cuckoos I have here are special super cuckoos. I'm going to throw these cuckoos into that there gaggle of normal cuckoos. Alright, so it's just like a little mini game. Try to pick the specific chickens out of the whole like batch. So it's a little difficult, but he always throws them at the same spot. And there is a little trick if we can get it to work properly. If you can go here, you can kind of catch their landings. You see how I tryna, like, I immediately went over there to see if I can catch their landings. That's so I can get the first one for free, and the second one is usually around here, so it should be this one right here. No, okay, now we're fucked because I don't know who it is. Oh, that was luck. That was all luck. I'm gonna say this right now. Usually, if you don't, and then the third one is always in front of him. So as long as it's not that bad if they don't walk in a retarded like in a stupid pattern, because if they all bunch together, then it ends up being a mess. I'll tell you. Oh hell yeah, I would marry Milan. Get that chicken's ass out of my face, bro. What? Get out of my face! Wow, the disrespect. Man, I really wish I could skip some of this dialogue, man. That's one big mistake about this game. You can, but not all of them. Yeah, at least I can skip the owls. That's one good thing. That's one good decision. Alright, so then we got a bottle of milk. Basically, it recovers 5 hearts, and you can use it twice. So it's pretty much a godsend in the 3 heart run. I used milk like a motherfucker when I was in the 3 heart run. God damn, man, yo, that new Sprite, man, LeBron's makes, yo, that joint is beautiful. That joint really, it's like if you haven't tasted it yet, you see how Sprite is like lemon, like a lemon soda. The LeBron's make is kind of the same shit, but it's like it's also with a cherry, like it's like also cherry flavored. Man, if you don't know, man, if you haven't tasted it, man, taste that shit, man. Taste that shit, man. All right. I would be able to cut this out. However, I'm gonna teach y'all a fast way to move. You actually point Link in the direction you want to go, turn around, and then do this weird like backwards walk. You can actually this actually covers more distance than your regular walk. So you can do that to get to the castle before nightfall. That if you do it correctly, it's almost a guarantee to get there before nightfall. You see that dangerous ass P hat? That boy looked dangerous, but you see he's sleeping now, so that's good. These boys ain't sleeping though. They club goers. They still ain't shit though. I'll fuck they ass up. Yeah, I guess you're gonna run into a dilemma once you go to Kakariko Village. Once you get there, you're actually gonna run into a dilemma. So then you would have to come back here. So I don't want to go back and forth like that. So that's why I'm coming here first. I'm completely ignoring what Impa said, which was ironically the right decision. Eventually, I forgot her name. Navi, yeah, her. That bitch will be like, look, should you visit Saria? Maybe you should do that. Oh, before I visit Saria, we got a mini game, and I'm gonna be honest, man. This is one of my least favorite mini games in the entire game. I hate this joint. Basically, you come up here, you bring out your ocarina, follow along with our song in your ocarina. We'll lead you into it. Basically, it's like Simon Says, but it lasts so long, and if you mess up once, you're fucked. Like you have to do the whole thing all over again. So I'm probably gonna cut this out because there's no trick to it. There's nothing I can teach you about it. It's just Simon Says, and I kind of have to concentrate for it. So let's see what I can do. And also, you see that okay, we're done, but we're kind of not done. Like we have to keep doing it until they give us the heart piece, and they'll give us green rupee, blue rupee, purple rupee, and then I think it's the heart piece. I think it's like that, but we have to keep doing it, man. It's fucking annoying, but let's see what we can do. This shit is long as hell. Oh shit, I thought I fucked that up. Oh man, I pray to God that was the last one. Yes! Oh my god, but that shit was long as hell, man. Yo, it's a good thing it repeated some, it repeated some notes like the same way. Man, thank God. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know what this game is called. I forgot the name, yeah, but it was like a game about like it was like these lights, and you had to like hit the lights in a certain. Whoa! You creep! Come on, press my B button. Thank you. I don't want to hear. I don't even know what you said. I don't remember what he says. I almost always skip that dialogue. Yeah. Actually, this you have to follow your ears. Basically, follow the music, and you'll get to the end. However, because I'm recording a video, I kind of can't do that. By the way, this leads to the Goron to the Goron city to meet the Goron, so we kind of can't go do that right now. Another trick is that you see how this, if you kind of look at it, it's pitch black. But this, you see that there's like a white hue. You see it like the white hue. Like look, you see this? All right. Now you see this, and this is just pitch black everywhere, and that has that white hue. The one that's white hue is usually an exit. So we're gonna go in here. That's another good way if you can't really listen to the music. But I kind of remember I've kind of memorized the path for the most part. There are some things I kind of don't know. But I think it's yeah, I think I know how to do it, man, because I can do this without listening to the music. However, for this one, this is the right path here, because I can hear the music a little bit. Yeah, the music is still playing when you go in there, but because it has the white hue, it's because it's the exit and it's the entrance to the Sacred Forest Meadow. So that can trip you up if you're using that that black you know, if you're using the method of the black of the pitch black hole. That sounds horrible. That was a wolf foes. Basically, just wait until he attacks so that he turns his tail and then hit him with that strong attack. Don't worry about that cut there. I just coughed a little bit. Good lord. Basically, these are like angry Dekus, I guess. I don't know why they're mad. Ooh, I was so mad. But basically, just deflect the projectiles, and you can either attack them or leave them. If they run towards your path, you should attack them just so that they don't, you know, get in your way. But if they run the opposite way, whatever. This one's the hardest one because you have to time. You have to time it so that he's not shooting. They shoot 3 at a time, and for that one, you have to time it so that he's not shooting as you go up. And these ones are kind of annoying too, but yeah, because shit, whatever. Yeah, and once you get close enough to them, they'll just kind of hide. Yo, can you get out of the way, bro? You about to intrude in a romantic evening real quick. I don't know if the game tells you that Saria is here, because boom, there she goes. Maybe the other kids would tell you, because I never spoke to the other kids while doing this section. I immediately came here. Even the first time I played, I just came here. I've been waiting for you, Reborn. This is a sacred forest meadow. It's my secret place, so get the fuck out. This place will be very important for both of us someday. Hey, what are you trying to do? Maybe we can do it today. I don't want to wait for you. Man, Link is a little pimp in this game. And in this episode alone, we've flirted kind of with Zelda, definitely flirted with Milan, and now we playing songs with Saria. But those are the main 3 though. Wait, no, I'm missing one. There is another one, good god. And kind of a 5th one, but this song here, it's catchy, but I can almost never remember the notes. I mix it up with like Epona's song and like the lullaby and all these 3-note songs. I actually remember the more complicated songs more because, you know, because they're more complicated, they're more unique, and thus I remember them better. But this one's such a generic song, down, right, left, I think it was. Man, I could play that. I mean, I can't remember that. What the fuck is this? Can you tell me? You gave it to me. You've learned Saria's song, but did she make it though? She's making mixtapes now. When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk to me anytime. I will play that song every day, every night, rather. So yeah, you're supposed to pretty much you're supposed to assume that she's playing she's playing the music that you're following. Okay. He blocked it for me, which is kind of dope. Getting out isn't really that bad since you have this ladder here. You can kind of just walk on top of the walls here. And basically down here, you see that hole? Don't worry about it. It's just a bunch of fairies. I will not I will be needing fairies. Like, I haven't used fairies in this game since like the second time I played it. I'm really not gonna be using these fairies. But yeah, it's a fairy fountain, so a whole bunch of fairies. You can use your bottle, but I'd rather keep the bottle for the milk. Hoo-ha! Did you learn in Ocarina? Yes, I did. Basically, we're gonna be using this. We need this song to overcome that dilemma that I was talking about back over in, you know, the Death Mountain. And that's kind of ways into Death Mountain too, so it's kind of annoying. But you can't. You know, there is a shortcut, you know, that I will be displaying. So I didn't even have to come all the way here first, but I'd rather do that. Just, you know, it's a little bit more convenient. We're actually not done with the Lost Forest, are we? I think we have. Well, we have one thing to do, definitely. Yeah, we got a couple things to do. No, just one. Just one, yeah, just one. Here. Another Skull Kid. Don't worry, this is not another Simon Says or whatever fuck that song is. You just. Yeah, you just play, Sorry a Song. Hey. You know Sorry a Song? We should be friends. Here, take this. Now this is important. This is important. This is the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. That's it. That's the important part. This is him. For those of you that haven't really played Majora's Mask, because I know it's a little bit in the you know, it's a little unpopular of a game. He's important. He's important, man. Don't worry about this. You can see that there's the bridge there, but we kind of can't get there from here, so. But yeah, man, definitely remember this guy. Talk to him? No, we can't. Extremely important. That character is extremely important in Majora's Mask. So some of you people are like, what the fuck is Majora's Mask? Like, well, he is Majora's Mask, basically. Oh, you can hit these things. I'll tell you the time. Boing, the current time is 21:02. Doesn't matter in this game. Obviously, this is the last time I'll say Majora's Mask, but that matters in Majora's Mask, kind of. Doesn't matter in this game, so. I'm actually gonna cut. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here I am. You see that Hyrule Castle there? Here's a little shortcut, sort of, to get to Kakariko Village. What Impa wanted to do was just cross that little bridge there, but we can actually jump off of this cliff here. So that's a little interesting way, so you don't have to go up and around, you feel me? And we're quick enough. No, it's this one over here. Shit, I don't think I'll make it. Whatever, doesn't matter. There's a Skulltula there. I think it's actually a hole. So whatever. Let me wait for these guys. I want to visit this city at day. Just wait a little bit for it could just to confirm that it's daytime. You know, it's a new city, it's a new town. It's a brand new town we visit. We visit. Alright, man, Kakariko Village. This is probably like the safe haven of the entire game. Just cause, you know, yeah, there's Kokiri Forest, but everybody's a kid, and this one is actually adults in this one, so it's a little bit more livelier in my opinion. Probably the most liveliest, even more livelier than the damn marketplace because of, you know, certain reasons. Hi. Good lord, that booty on Link is horrible. What should I do? My chickens have flown away. You, little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. I think the story is that she's allergic to the chickens, which how are you allergic? Is that actually like real? Like, can you actually be allergic to chickens? I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah, this is actually kind of a tedious. Damn, I probably should have stopped the video because this is a little bit of a tedious run through that we're going here. So no, I'm gonna stop it like this. Next time. Well, first of all, thank you for watching. My name is Jonathan LionsReborn. This was Zelda Ocarina of Time. Subscribe if you want more videos. Drop a like, leave a comment. Please give me your feedback to help me improve. Next time we're gonna get this lady her chickens. Goodbye.